today. The world we know is about to waste away. On both sides and in between, we're seeing things that we've never seen.
Who opened that door when Amanda was in here? When she slept over? Who opened that closet door? What's your name? Who's lighting up those rods on that T-bar? Who's lighting up those rods on there? Can you light up a green rod? There's a green. Thank you. Who did that? Red and green. Can you light up that periscope? Yeah. Can you light the periscope? Who stays in that closet? A man or a woman? Is that a man or a woman? It's a man? What's your name? Was it? What's your last name, Thomas? What is your last name? Did you used to live here? Did you pass away here? Is anybody making any little noises? Nobody's making any verbal noises? Because I'm here.
There's a very low tone here. I can feel through my hands when it comes through here.
That's why I'm like, are we, that's why I'm looking around going, is anybody talking?
And I don't feel it except in that real low.
It's our Thomas. Thomas, did you pass away in this house? Did you pass away in this house? Who's Thomas? Thomas?
Thomas, we're glad you're with us. Let us know who else is with you tonight.
Thomas, are you the one that was in the closet? You heard Kevin? You say evil? Evil. Is that the name of the family? Are there any spots in this house? Any spirit of any spots? To me. What is the woman's name that I just heard the female voice? What's her name? What is the female's name? Are there any spots in this house? Do you know what the dogs' names are?
When I was here in this room, because I was so frightened, before the door opened, I had all the lights on in the hall. Every light that could possibly be on. So that's how I could see
The door opening?
the door opening. It was not dark in here because all the lights in the house were on except for that light.
Turn the light out and see how much light is on right now.
Do you want the lights on or off? It'll answer. Watch. Do you want the lights on or off? Can you knock on something for us? Can you knock twice? Who was in the closet opening that door when Amanda was here, spending the night? Who opened the door to that closet?
It's funny comes out of the closet, don't you?
You see that? Can you light up the green lights again for us? Can you light up as many lights on that T-bar as you can? Just light them all up. Who stays in the closet? Sounds like, coming out of the closet. Like, did you hear that? It's like a dark, sinister, raspy. Let's go see what else is. Beautiful. So cool. Yeah, with all the fireplaces and.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
I'm very curious though, what year it was built. You don't know, huh?
We know it was here in 1850, but it probably not much before that. These three houses, the Litz house back there, this house, and the Strauss house, were all about the same vintage.
Cool.
And they all of them were lawyers. So we tell them when we walk down to Main Street and do their lawyerly things.
Lawyer things.
Come home for lunch and go back.
Cool. You know how I notice when you're holding that? The little light up things when you're not looking at it. You'll be looking out and I'll be looking down there.
I can tell the lights were going off, so I looked down to see what was going on and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, see, and then this one, and then
Oh, nice.
see, this looks right down on Bad Corner. You can throw rocks and hit people driving down the road.
Oh, really? My men in my life are dogs too.
Can't beat it.
From what I heard, the men in your life were dogs anyway.
Yeah, and they still are.
But
Wow.
See, this room was not. There's no insulation. Just the fireplace.
Something's creaking.
Well, it's because the floor, see, is bouncing.
It's probably just.
It's me jumping up and down. I'm doing it.
Well, it sounds like it's coming from inside.
Everything is wrong.
Yeah.
But no, that's not.
Probably just the fact that we've.
That's just, you know.
Is Nellie with us tonight? We'd like to hear your presence.
Man, now see how this one's getting real quiet?
Mm-hmm. Is the battery running down?
Yeah. Hello? Actually,
Just bring the battery box
oh,
down.
you mean for the,
It sounds like it's getting quiet completely.
yeah, it's dying down.
I just don't know which battery you need. I'll bring the box
We just
down.
get new, speakers.
Oh, another speaker.
Put a new speaker on it.
I'll just take this one with me then. Oh.
Well, we could put that obnoxious one on here. This sticks to the bottom. I got like a whole bunch of these speakers for this. But that one's too loud.
So what's making the noise now, then?
This without a speaker.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. You don't like that?
Yeah, let's leave it at that. I agree. Let's go find a spot and get comfortable.
We're gonna go back up to the living room.
Yeah, I liked it up there. That was good.
It seemed to be the most response. And it came early. I mean, normally you have to wait around. Is there any spirit in the room with us? Can you communicate with us?
I accept it.
What a beautiful front porch. That's so pretty.
It's because of proximity, isn't it? That it's doing that. Do it again.
I don't really ever think so. It never seems to follow a pattern to me other than what it wants to do. But what's amazing, this one will go off fairly often, but this one almost never goes off. When
See, it was, but now it's quit.
Yeah. When we go places, the periscope almost never goes off. I mean, the 360 goes off a fair amount. But that does seem like it's you there, doesn't it?
Everything just a second ago when you had your back to me.
Oh, yeah.
This was going, this was going.
Well, the periscope's been going crazy tonight, which is so
And the
unusual.
periscope don't usually go.
No. And that's when
And I put all fresh.
Nancy kept thinking maybe she could control that with her hand.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with it. And this thing went off here.
And of course, what she was pointing out to me was, it does seem like we can control. It was doing it with Nancy and me when we'd come over. It wouldn't do it on this side, but it would do it on this side when we both did it. It'd follow our hand.
And it's funny when you think you got it and you got to figure it out and then you go like this.
Yep. And nothing happens.
Numbers on here. Still at 2. So you guys thought you had it going like this?
I was showing Joy how we were controlling it, and it won't. See how it won't let me do it now.
Yeah, this was going. I mean, it was like piano, up and down, up and down. And it quit.
And that one doesn't typically have a lot of activity on it. And this thing going off like that really blew my mind too. And we were sitting here, we were ignoring it. I was like, doo-doo.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to not have any regrets.
Right.
Hey, look.
Oh yeah, it likes you. Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, talk about it and it stops.
Yeah. Can you grab me a 9-volt battery out of that little case now? Oh, there it is. It's a 00. And that's where you want it to be. And look at this K2 I got back on it.
So where is it now?
It's not going up at all.
0.
00.
And you want it? You want it on 00?
She wants it on 00. You don't want to have electromagnetic field in your house. It can cause a lot of bad things
Okay,
Oh.
but I thought when that started going up, it indicated possibly a presence. with
Right.
this.
So
Okay.
does that mean there's no presence?
At this moment.
And wouldn't make that thing be?
Well, it did. That these things come in waves. Like they'll never be
Yeah.
constant. You know what I mean? You'll get your peaks and your valleys. But like this thing wouldn't shut up. I finally turned it off. And this is at a 0. That's good for your house. Definitely don't want that to be registered at 5.0. That's really high. And we were talking about a 0.1, up to a 0.7, and the next thing you know it was at a 5.0. That's dangerously high. So I'm glad that
Do you
that's
think
at
that
0.
could have been just equipment malfunction?
Now let's see. We're gonna test it for real.
But again, Joy,
I just wanna see
what you're saying is if it jumped up to a 5, that could have been a presence in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
So where
Here
did
it is.
it go?
Look at it. Going up.
2 again.
Now that was a 0.2, I guess.
Yeah, this is a 0.2. 0.4. Can you see it? 0.5. 0.7. 0.6. See it? 0.5. 0.4.
Now where is it? There it is.
And look at the K2 is hitting again. 0.4. 0.5. 0.4. 0.5.
What kind of presence make that go up higher, please?
You got that on recording? You got a red dot?
I have a red dot.
Okay. If I can remember which buttons. Okay. Well, we can try it like, let's see. That's too quiet.
Of course, the periscope's
Look at
having a
it
ball.
going. That's what it says when I put it down here. And we're getting 2 lights on the
It's like you say
K2
closer. It's closer to the
to the floor, like maybe to the basement.
to Nellie's room.
Nelly, 0.5.
Is there a presence with us this evening that would give us your name, please?
Now it's down to 0, 0.
It's up here. Wow. How many spirits are with us? How many spirits are in this house? Are you Nellie Holly? Is that her name, Nellie Holly? Nellie Holly. You ask me a question and I'll pull my hand out. Are you Nellie Holly? Is Nellie Holly in this house? When we put it on the floor, I bet you would go back to at least a 5. Zero. Nellie Holly, are you here with us? How many spirits are in this house? What's the name of the spirit that came out of the closet upstairs? Who are you? What is your name? I thought it sounded something like Abner. Add something. They said something else. Tell me your name. How many dogs are in this room? I'm gonna try to reverse the seat back one more time. Look at that.
Anyone with us that helped build the house?
Oh. It just blew my mind. Yeah, that was a window, yeah. But definitely something with their house is not happy. What did you just say? Say it again. It's definitely, you want to interact with you, you should ask all the questions. What's this telling? Do you know who was in the closet when Amanda was asleep in the room upstairs? Can you tell us who it is?
Why don't we ask who opened the door? He doesn't necessarily live in that darn closet.
I want to get a definitive answer from that one. Uncle, make it so clear. Were you in the closet? What is your name? Did you live in this house? Did he say no? Are there children with you? Who's lighting this 360 up? This is a 360. Can you spin it around and around in a circle? You can answer yes, no by red and green. Green being yes. Can you spin this around in a circle? Yeah. You just don't realize how much you get. At least a few of these are right on and we're oblivious to it. It is very difficult to tell what they're saying. Yeah, it really can be hard to hear them. And some of them I wonder if it's actually manipulated from what we're hearing. So when it's actually being recorded onto the camera. If it can talk directly onto the camera. Wow. Did you see that? That? I just seen like a green light shoot across the floor. Yeah, would it do a spin? Spin? Sort of a half a spin. Wow. And now it went back from green to red. I just saw like out of the corner of my eye, it looked like it flashed across the chair. Is there any spirits downstairs in the basement? Now we did a Doc Holly, the doctor of the coal miners out in Bramwell. And we investigated his house, his old house, and he had 2 children or something. I mean, it was telling me children, boy, girl, even if they talk right onto the camera. Are you talking to us now? No matter how good investigation is, it never goes constant. Yeah. You know, it'll always. There you go. Who lit up that 360? What is your name? No, the story. Why don't you tell us a story? Yes. Ooh. How old is is this house? What year did they build this house? Trying to talk. Do you have kids? Oh, do you? How many? 2. Boy and a girl?
No, 2 boys.
2 boys. Can you spin that light around? Spin that all the way around in a circle.
I believe they just quit on us.
This room, can you make this thing go off again?
See, that sounded like
That was
musical note to me. That's what
that was
sounded like.
definitely something trying to talk.
You know, we've been getting along real well. We don't have any problems.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, and there's a .1 to that. Can you see them?
No, 0, 0.
Is it?
0, 1. It works, you Nancy.
It does like that.
It's purring.
Can you spin this around? Oh, thank you. What is your name? Who's lighting this up? Can you tell me your name?
2. It's 2 o'clock.
2.
Did you hear the clock?
What time is that clock say it is? I'm surprised it's not
It is cold.
popping
It's
a little
cold
bit
in
here.
here.
I think it feels cooler to me.
I'm fine.
Do you think the temperature's changed, or you think we feel something?
I think we might feel something because by now, with that power going, it should be really
What does
hot
it
in
say
here.
underneath the whatever number there? That's the temperature.
64.
Oh, see, that's
Well, it can't be 64 in here.
64 point.
Really?
That's what it said. That
Gosh,
says 64.8.
I think we'd be freezing if it was 64 in here.
65.0.
Huh. Well, you think that's accurate, Joy? Do you really?
Well, let me see what it said.
I used to have my little, I don't think I got it in the case right now, that little laser one. Like they take the temperature
Oh, right.
with everybody
Right.
now.
See, it seems like a really bad radio station connection.
Right. If you can imagine like words coming through in that rough, gravelly, I'm hearing like talking in the background of that. You hear that?
There is.
That's from,
Yeah, it
that's
is.
coming over there.
Yep, it's definitely there.
Is there a screen in front of that? No? Oh. Ooh, look at it. A lot of times between 3 and 4 is like the really most active hour. You know that, like the witching hour or the ghost time, bedtime. They call it.
Oh, we're up to 65.8 degrees.
Oh my. See, these things are going off. If anybody's here, can you light up this REM pod for me? Can you go by it and make it light up and make noise? This is really pretty. Is this what?
Glass.
Can I look at it? Sure. Wow, that's like a Picasso, huh? Like a Picasso style.
I made it.
You
really
did?
It's just.
You made that? Oh, how beautiful. You did. He was telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah, that you dabble in the arts.
Yeah. Oh, we're up to 66.1. We're just getting toastier and toastier.
Wow, it's going fast.
When you thought you were cold, but no.
We're fed a steady diet of facts. We eat 'em up, but we don't react. We've set ourselves up for this fall. Now our backs up against the wall. What can we do? We all cry as she dies. Is there nothing we can say or do? Try to stay